What's up, guys? So we actually are at Hot Dog Hustle. The one falling through. But you know, like when you comment on our YouTube page, we come through. We come through with it.
That's it, you guys.
So Paul's just ordering right now. But yeah. So we'll reveal in the pod what it looks like. See? Three, 2, 1. Kobe, what's up, guys?
Hey yo,
it's another Three Steaks in a Pod podcast with yours truly, CJ, Paul, and Ben. And as always, we are having a dinner date this Monday, this fine Monday night, or whenever you are listening or watching. Could be Tuesday, could be
a Wednesday morning.
Could be a Wednesday morning. Could be breakfast.
We're glad you're tuning in at all.
Yeah, this is episode 9.
So, thanks.
So like always, we've got another special episode because today someone has suggested something. Again. Not again, but yeah, they suggested something, so we're actually trying to
go. Wait, we got a couple of suggestions for this one.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Don't know what happened there, but
so we actually gotta let the people, not let them down.
Still having fun, but anyways,
shout out to who suggested this. We did see it, and we heard you, and we're here to try it for you.
give you our reviews. And
so,
I just want to start right off the bat. I enjoyed the customer service there.
Yeah,
like
super
right
down to earth people.
Really cool. Like, you're really cool.
They were like, it wasn't just like, oh, come buy our food. We're in COVID. We're struggling. It was like, yo, even if this is like maybe not like, it does look good to be honest, but I feel like I'd go back again just to enjoy the,
Yeah. I definitely got the really nice vibes when ordering and like everything. It was just really, really super cool customer service, I would say. But yeah, without further ado, we went to Hot Dog Hustle. And there's one in Chadstone.
Count me in next time, bro.
Yeah.
I saw Ben was distracted, so I wanted to see, just see how, if he was keeping up with us. Yeah, so we all got something from Hot Dog Hustle.
Which one?
We went to the Chadstone one. There is one apparently in Braybrook, which Paul mistakenly said Bendigo or Ballarat or something.
Ballarat, but it's on Ballarat Road, right? Braybrook and another place, Footscray or something like that. So this is their third franchise, and they've opened up at Chatty.
So yeah, shout out to those guys. We're about to try food tonight.
If there's anywhere you want to open up in the southeast, may as well be Chatty.
Yeah,
they're doing something right.
And of course, the 5K restriction has been lifted, so this is perfectly awesome for us because we actually can move out of our 5K bubble that we're all in.
It was getting a bit sparse, let's be honest. Like we're running out of ideas within that 5K, like where to eat.
So I guess who wants to reveal their hot dog or whatever they got first?
Be my guest, fellas.
I'm gonna go first then. So we're actually gonna post some we actually got some behind the scenes stuff on our phones because for some reason we were taking photos and they were like, hey, come to the back. And so we got some behind the scenes stuff of what they were doing.
Yeah.
But
they really worked with us on this one. They're like, get in close, get that recording in. So I think, and again, that's just part of their customer service and willingness to engage with us. So I really appreciate that as well.
So I got, I went a little bit different tonight. I got a vegetarian one. So it's like a Japanese style. It's got a croquet in it, and then it's got some salad, some coleslaw. Topped up with some seaweed. That's my first one. I actually got 2.
And it's got stew pie.
I got 2. And part 2 is Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a hot dog covered with bulgogi, Korean beef. Ooh.
Is there a hot dog in there?
I don't know.
Apparently.
Or is it
It's
just
got like
bulgogi beef?
bulgogi. It's got cheese. It's got there's a hot dog in there. There's a beef hot dog in there.
Damn.
So I'm excited, boys. I'm excited.
Ready to dig. Ready to dig.
Yeah. What about you guys? What do you got?
How about you, Ben? What do you got there, Benny boy?
First of all, thank you.
Yo,
Yeah.
that one was
You guys.
Alright.
You guys, man.
when
I can't wait to enjoy this after the burger.
Yeah, man.
You
After
just
the hot dog.
You just took away our dessert struggles right here.
Oh
Yeah.
man, for sure.
I was going to like,
Yo, that right there.
thank you, Cheapsteaks,
Thank you, Cheapsteaks. Love
for supporting the hustle.
hot dog hustle.
Oh, you got some love on there?
I just got
Is it thank you, Cheapsteaks love? Or is it
No,
thank you,
for supporting
Cheapsteaks?
the hustle.
Love hot dog hustle.
Ah. Oh, what do you have, CJ?
I just got thank you, Cheapsteaks, for supporting the hustle.
Yeah, same. So Ben got a bit of love there.
Got a bit of love, you know. It's hey.
And it was a family
Almost want to open
vibe.
it now.
It was a family vibes with having Coco and Susan.
This
there.
was written with love.
with love. Well, I'm feeling the love,
Anyway.
man. I'm feeling love from Hot Dog Hustle. I haven't even tasted their
Oh.
food yet. Look, hey,
Right
you
here.
guys remember?
Right here.
You guys remember I was telling you guys about that place that I ate, the Big Dog Diner with all the hot dogs, and I just didn't enjoy it, and I was just like, these people just like left me and I ate by myself.
Oh
They forgot my food.
yeah, that's right.
And
And
here I
then
am.
you went you were being stubborn and you sat on the table and you
Oh, okay, hold up. I gotta take a video of this real quick.
Yeah, you do that. Hot Dog Hustle. While he's doing that, Hot Dog
Real
Hustle.
quick.
Like, I haven't even eaten your food, and you've already bought me like in the heart. Like I'm coming back. I'm coming back just
Okay,
to be
here
like,
we
these guys are cool.
Here we go. You guys will just see. Ooh.
one sec. I just gotta check if we're recording. We are. Okay, good.
So I opened my box.
Yeah.
And it had this. The way I like my egg is just a little bit runny on the inside,
Oh, there you go.
and that bad boy was running out.
That's on the
Hang
run.
on.
That's on the. So what?
Perfect.
Yeah, it's on the runs.
What one is that one?
Cooking pasta receipt. I think
He's like, got two, so
yeah, here's the receipt. I think so. I got Fury.
yep.
And see that?
Oh, yep.
And
Fury
Hustler.
And the hustler. All right.
I'm hiding the prices, trying to wait alongside.
You can see the
Okay,
bottom.
this ain't working. Stop it.
Divided by two.
I've got. It's either Fury or Hustler. I don't know
Guys,
which
which one should I try first? The veggie or the meat one? Which one? Paul, which one should I?
Another
which
one.
one
Should
should
you
I?
go first?
Yeah, which should
There
I
you
try
go.
first?
Go bulgogi first.
Alright.
I'm gonna get on that.
Whew.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah. Oh, there starts to
it's
run.
running.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo,
These
off
look
the
real
get go, super easy to cut through. Super easy to cut through.
So the thing about these hot dogs is they're so packed that you actually have to eat it with a fork and knife. You can't pick it up. One thing I look at that.
Calling you.
Yo, guys. Dude.
So one thing that what made them again, I know I'm jumping on this customer service situation, but I ordered just to add with it. So I also ordered a cheesesteak bulgogi, just like DJ. I'm gonna get egg, that's a bad egg in there. How do I? What is the best way to do this without chopping it at all? Oh, look at that. And me and DJ have the same one there. So I ordered the basic, and when I ordered it, he's like, "Hey, you want some cheese?" And I was like, "He goes free," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take free cheese." And then he said, "You want egg?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take egg too." I'm like, "Free, really?" I'm like, "Awesome, man. We're gonna review this on Cheapsteaks." But I think we got in such a good conversation that he forgot my egg. So I had my basic, which is just like some onion, some like sweet onion and some capsicum, and then I got the cheese, the fire melted cheese. So I'm still happy. I'm excited though. Let's be honest.
So mild. He
Yo.
did actually offer the egg for free.
Yeah, for me as well.
I never get like I went there to pay and I told him which one I wanted. It's like, yo, you want an egg for free? And then I had to tell him to say it back to me again. I was like, wait, hold on, what? An egg for free?
Yo,
Yeah.
I just tried it. I just tried this. I'm not trying to hype it up for you guys, but this is a freaking good loaded dog, man. Like,
Hold on,
I've had both. I just tried both of them. Like, it's on point for me. It's on point for me. I really enjoy this. Like,
It almost looks too good to eat right now.
yeah.
It looks so good. I don't want to like dig in yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Like,
You're right.
Yeah, just gonna cut through it and then.
Yo,
Sorry,
cut
guys.
through
I
it?
think we
Did you
might
say
be a
cut
little
through
bit quiet because we're gonna be like trying to get through this.
I was about to just pick it up and eat it.
Just do
Should I
it.
just do that?
Just do it.
Fade.
Whatever, man. Might as well do it dirty.
What kind of bun is it?
It's a brioche bun. I was reading on the menu. It's a brioche bun. Oh, there you go, Ben. There you go.
Oh. Yeah, then. How is that? How is it? I'm just thinking, chewing on that bad boy. Oh man. There's some silence, viewers. I'm sorry.
That's so good.
This is a hustle.
Right?
This is a hustle.
You know what I love actually? It's like an Asian fusion hot dog.
Mm.
You got that seaweed on there. You got that Japanese mayo. It's like, yeah, it's got that Asian fusion, which I love. Perfect.
I think I made a really good choice because the bulgogi is just purely meat, and then I balanced it out with the vegetarian because it's got like the salad and the coleslaw, and it's just balancing each other out. Like,
You're right. I'm thinking about that. Like the bulgogi is so nice. Like when you have it in like Korean barbecue and stuff, you always want that lettuce and that kind of like radish to kind of balance the sweetness of it. And like, but like I'm not downplaying. It's just only my fault that I don't have a good partner for the bulgogi. But overall, it's flavor. It's oh man. And having an egg, you can never say no to egg when you buy things, right? Like when they just throw that bad boy in. And like, dude, its location, like I think give it some time and what's gonna happen in that area or where it's located, I think it's gonna do well for themselves. Like,
sure.
just the area that it has and the menu. What was that? And impressed, very impressed with the hot dog hustle. Which is yeah.
But I think, hey, whoever shout out to the person who commented this. There was two people commented on this, on our Instagram and on our YouTube. Shout out, yo, you guys have to try this. Like, if you've been eyeing this out, no joke, try it. Like,
It's totally worth it.
it's totally worth it. Because
I actually really wanted to get the bulgogi as well, but I decided not to because I'm definitely coming back.
next week,
I'm coming back from that bulgogi. Yo, they torched it. They torched the cheese and they melted the cheese with the torch.
Yep.
So cool.
They went.
it'll be on an Instagram.
Can you guys taste that? Can you guys taste that? The
Yeah,
difference?
like the charred flavor.
Yeah.
And like always, gotta top it up with the Coke.
Okay, so the first one I had was Hustler. I think this one is the Fury because it's got like chili flakes and stuff on it.
You have to have your Coke, CJ.
Oh,
I just got myself a glass of lemonade.
alright, Ben.
I was thinking to myself, like,
I've got a bottle of water.
I was asking myself, am I just enjoying this because I'm really hungry? I don't have breakfast today because I like playing basketball, but I'm telling you, I'm like, nah, it's not even the fact that I'm hungry. Just straight up. Oh, here we go, Ben. That's the Fury, yeah? That's definitely the Fury.
Oh, this is the Fury right here.
That looks full of chili.
I'm going
That
straight
looks
in.
pretty.
Alright, let's know.
Alright, we got
Dude, it looks
Should
so
I take
good.
that side? Oh, phew. Oh, it's spicy already. I just licked my fingers. Oh crap! Here we go. I'm a bit worried now. All right. Okay. Just gotta go straight in, right?
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Oh,
Oh man, that's a
massive bite.
half a dog. See that? That's a big bite. Your boy took a
Oh
big
man.
bite.
We're waiting for your reaction.
That's a little bit of a kick right there.
It was spicy.
You know, yeah, it's a little bit of a kick. For me, yeah.
Take a break.
Those chili flakes really get me. I can't remember what else that they have, what other spicy elements they have in this, but boy, this is actually pretty good as well.
So do you reckon?
So good with the egg.
Yeah. Like it just adds another layer, like another dimension of flavor.
We've done loaded hot dogs at home before.
Yeah.
I've never put an egg on it like this.
Never thought of putting an egg. And like
He's
how
leaving it
consistent?
flat, outright on top.
Yeah.
Like,
And how consistent is the egg? Like sometimes you get overcooked eggs. Like sometimes you go to like a Vietnamese restaurant, and they get like you order like a broken rice, and it's just like fully cooked through. You know,
Yep.
no runs. But like the egg has been consistent.
the consistency of the egg is, I had egg, you had egg, Ben had egg, exactly the same.
Spicy.
Here's that charred cheese that you guys were mentioning. Here's a charred cheese. So I'm gonna try to pick up this. This is just the basic. It's got sweet onion, capsicum, and it's got the cheese. Oh, it is a bit of a hard grip though. Here we go.
Right,
You look like you're struggling. I'm gonna try get myself on one of these. You let me know if I've got a nice 90-degree angle on this bad boy. Right here.
Alright, Paul's going in. What
Is
was
that your
one,
bite?
Paul? The basic?
Mustard and ketchup, a caramelized onion, ooh, and cheese on top. Man, this is basic, but
So Ben's dying a bit right now. He's he's not a chili eater, so I'm actually impressed that he went for something with spice.
I'm not a chili eater, but I'm always trying to challenge myself. That's why I went with it, because I'm tired of being the weak one in the whole family.
let me ask you this question: when you guys have chili, what do you think? Like, obviously, having a meal like this, we know milk does well for chili, but it's like you don't want to have milk with your hot dog. So, or would you rather go water or some type of juice? Or for me, definitely not soft drink. I feel like soft drink just makes it more.
It hurts.
Make it worse.
It hurts. Yeah, because the bubbles like on top of the heat. It's just like you know.
Aggravated or something. It's like,
No, I think
I could handle just cold water.
does that.
But
Yeah,
if
I
I
don't
really
really-
want to, if we're doing like those noodles, the Korean noodles,
Oh man,
ice cream, man.
dude, I remember like on your Bucks, we all did the Korean noodles, and I was just like, I don't want to do this, but
Sweating.
peer pressure to like to do it, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I could barely do it
Don't make me finish that.
during Ben's front. I could barely have the Korean noodle. But I do think now, I definitely have increasing tolerance. I reckon I could give it a good run, to be honest.
you reckon?
I'm definitely keen to go back and try that chili dog now. I just think, yeah. Ben, you've moved on to, what have you moved on to?
Just some rice and char siu. Some leftover, you know.
Where's your dogs?
Finished.
I devoured them.
I still have half of each.
Serious? The hot dogs aren't small,
But
I was able to smash them out in 2 bites.
could you shove them all in?
Man, I was pretty hungry.
So okay, with the restrictions ending, like not ending, but like loosening. So we're at the 25-kilometer range now. Does that make you more inclined to go out, or are you still just gonna hang out at home?
Well, it gives me like it means that we can go to Costco. So that's all I wanted to do.
We went when we went to Costco today. That was crazy. The line went literally out into the car park, and then like kept going. And
That's been worse though. Like at least the line was moving today.
Them and haircut lines. Haircut lines.
Do you think you'll be going out more because of that?
Mate,
Both of you guys.
anyone? To be honest with me, I don't think I might cross. I still might overlap with people, but I don't think I'll be like, look at me, I'm gonna go to 1,000 steps now just because I can. I just don't think I'll still be going to the same places I do. If there's like a certain reason, like I do need to meet with someone, then I'll do that. But I don't know. I'm just there's still a virus out there, There's still a virus out there. Yourself?
No, I'm just gonna stay home. Like there's no reason to. Like
Yeah,
it's not.
you don't want to rush out.
It's like it's more of a luxury than it is a like I need to leave my 5K bubble kind of thing. Like, we're running out of food to choose from and stuff like that, and we're deciding to get creative with it. But at the same time, it's kind of like, the things I need are in my 5K kind of radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a good saying like everything's permissible, but it's not everything's beneficial. Like just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you still dying from the spice bed?
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
You sound like it, and you look at it a bit as well.
It's another thing that helps with spice. Rice.
Oh yeah, rice, helps with spice. Yeah, you just smash heaps of that. Disguise the flavor. You should have disguised it in there. I think that was Oh man, I really am enjoying this. Have you finished yours, CJ?
I just finished my my bulgogi. So I'm just finishing off my salad.
Salad?
Oh, like the vegetarian dog.
I'll finish off my salad.
I mean, it basically is a salad, like not hating on vegetarian food.
Sorry, just Ben.
No.
Just like so how they're breathing through it.
Is it like a sriracha spicy? Like what kind of spicy is it?
Nah, just like chili flakes.
Okay, like the ones you put on like your pasta and stuff like that?
It's kind of around my lips right now. You get spicy like that. At least it's not back of the throat, like sriracha.
Oh, were you like?
Oh, not sriracha. The what's that? It's chili.
Which one?
The Sichuan.
Oh yeah.
That's all the way back there.
Do you remember when Crazy Wing was like a thing?
I was just about to mention that. Have you guys had it?
Yeah, I remember. I think we're still in high school. Oh, were we just out of high school, man? I think it was probably like, just out of high school, and Crazy Wing opened up in the city, and then we were like, and eating challenges with all the craze, and then we were like, we got to try this challenge.
Food, yeah.
I remember we went to Crazy Wing. It was like me, Ben, and a couple other mates, and then we had to wait because it was like a line because everyone's trying out Crazy Wing and
the novelty of it. Everyone wants to try it.
Yeah, the novelty of it and like barbecue chicken kind of, And then I remember we got to the restaurant, ordered what we wanted. Crazy Wing came out, and I remember we were eating it, and it was so spicy. I remember Ben ran out to 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee.
Yeah,
Because it was so
there was a 7-Eleven next door.
Yeah, there's 7-Eleven next door, and he's like, I gotta get a Slurpee. He just ran out. Literally ran out of the restaurant. And like got up.
We came. Hey?
And you got up out of the table, like you got up from the table and left. Which is like, everyone else is like,
So I got up and I grabbed a Slurpee and I came back in. The lady's like, not BYO here. But I'm dying. I was like, I'm dying. I need this right now. But she let me have it.
She'll be like, oh, Auntie, I buy the egg noodles. You gotta know.
Because milk doesn't do it for me, man.
Soy milk?
It does not. It's like nothing.
Yeah, apparently soy milk's meant to help.
I need something that's like ice or ice cream or like a Slurpee. Something cold that will stop the heat burning.
How are you, CJ, with it?
I was just dying silently. Like, I remember like when I eat hot, like super spicy stuff, I get the hiccups. And it was just like, oh man, it was painful.
When you see CJ eat hot food, he won't react out loud the same way I do. He will react with a sweat bead that drips down from his nose and then drips onto the table.
I remember like
you just say, "Hey man, how you doing with that?" It's not bad. It's not bad. And then all you can see is just sweat and then sweat.
Like, my girlfriend at the time was like from the side, just trying to like help me out, like.
Yeah.
You see those people, like I'm sure you guys know people who like, I love chili, and then they're just like sweating. I'm like, why are you eating the chili? It's like, oh, it doesn't matter. I just love it.
Yeah.
You're sweating. It's like, how is that good for you? What makes you enjoy the chili?
It's like, so you love this experience of sweating while eating.
Like,
that's what you love.
Okay, that's my second question, right? When people are like, it needs a bit of spice. It's like, no, it doesn't. Like,
it's because like when you see people having crazy wings, right? There's some people who are just like, I don't know what you're on about. Like they're just like, just, like how? Like
it's like, can you not feel stuff on your tongue? Like you can't taste stuff.
The way I describe the crazy wing, I describe it as if like your mouth is so hot that if you cracked an egg on it, it would cook. Like it's not like a chili hot. It's like this oven type of feel in your mouth.
No, I think it's more like my tongue is being pinched by needles. Like that's what I feel. Like
needle. I felt like my mouth was an oven. Like I could be like,
if someone took this fork and just kept jabbing it into my tongue,
stabbing it.
Like that's what.
That's exactly the same feeling I get.
Because that was the chili. Like that's just for all chilies. For me, crazy wing in particular, I felt like it's just like an oven. Like.
Like when you have it, you don't even know what the chicken tastes like.
Yeah, you don't.
All you can taste is the outside. I didn't even know this was chicken.
That being said, Crazy Wing though, their chicken is consistent. Like, it's always falling off the bone.
Good, and good price when you get the discount stuff.
Yeah.
Because what happened was when I had my Crazy Wing, the whole hot soy milk, blah blah blah, novelty, a struggle, blah blah blah. You laugh with each other, you do it with someone, shared experience, right? This is at Glen, and then so after about half an hour, I calmed down. I'm past it, and then so we waltzed over to like one of the cafes. I can't remember the name of the place, Mocha Joe's or something. So it was about an hour since the Crazy Wing saga. Got a coffee, and I just wanted this.
Oh no! Ouch!
My goodness. I was in their bathroom of Mocha Joe's, and I have the purple light so people can't do drugs. And I've got my eye like wide open under this tap, and I've got like Like my nose is just dripping profusely.
Oh.
Both my eyes are just so red, and I can feel the burn in my eyes, like it's like someone squeezed lemon in there. And I was just like, a good half an hour, just kind of like in there, just rushing water in my eyes, and I couldn't do anything. Like I just after about half an hour, 40 minutes, came back, and like I was just like I just looked like I was done. I was out. Like these people like wanted to go to the bathroom. Like, what are you doing? It's like crazy wing in my eye. Horrible.
I've never put chili near my eye ever. I've always been like
Conscious enough
to be like, oh, not touching my face, my nose or anything.
You almost got to eat it with gloves, huh?
Yeah.
It was a good hour later though. Like handle wash, it's just like under your nails, you know. And I just kind of like like did this. What? Like because you washed your hands already. Man, it was bad.
Do you guys feel it in the morning? Like
Yeah, all the time. Every time I eat hot food.
Wait, where?
Chicken wings at that KFC.
really?
Oh, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. It's like I'll be up tonight in the toilet. That's the thing. Like I'll eat it, and sometimes like right now I'm not. It's gone. The feeling's gone. But so I'll eat it, and it's always the next day, man.
Do you?
Always the next day.
Sorry for the guys watching at home eating with us. But does it go runny? Does it go runny when? Because for me, when I eat spicy food, it's runny. It's pretty runny for me. Like,
Does it hurt?
yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like explosive, right?
Yeah. It's not
Like an eruption. Wait, are you finished eating, Paul?
Oh man, I'm fine. You guys can talk all about it. It ain't gonna affect me.
It's like an eruption, right?
Yeah. It's just so usually it comes out nice piece comes out. It usually just like
Yeah, like you worry how much it's splashing. Like you worry that it's splashing the underside of the seat, that it's bouncing off the walls and going up. That's in my mind. That's what I feel like is happening down there when I went to the toilet. And
oh my gosh, dude! You know what that reminds me of though. I remember there was a festival at Springvale, and we were standing next to the speaker because it was some sort of festival.
Crowd noise is a real thing, you guys.
White noise is. I am a firm believer in white noise because me and Ben were standing next to the speaker, and I remember turning to Ben and being like, "I need to go to the toilet," and then Ben's like,
It was more because like you go to those festivals and you eat everything, so it's like barbecue and all kinds of
so it's
stuff
like
that you can
it's
eat.
just like a whole set out of like market. It's basically a market, but for food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
street food market.
Yeah.
And then so we're watching the hip hop dance crews doing their stage performances.
That's right. When hip hop dancing
you
was
couldn't-
like a big thing, it was like
Yeah, Rewind dance crew.
yeah.
Shout out to Rewind. So like you'd watch this and it was just crowded at Springvale, right? And we're on the side next to the big ass speakers, and it wasn't. I don't think it was any of the speakers that played much treble. It was more like the humming, sort of sound. And so we're watching this, and I look over to CJ like, "Yo, man, like, are you enjoying this? Because I'm enjoying it. I'm loving this. Like, dancing. It's sick." And CJ's like, "Yeah, man, but I don't feel too good." I think it's my stomach, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, man.
It was like at that point, like panic was starting to like build because it's like I'm not the type that does the public toilet dump. Like,
Oh no way!
No,
Can't do
like-
it. No way.
like public toilet to me, like the most public I would probably go would be if I had to
Work.
Yeah, work would probably, but like if
Oh,
if
yeah.
I'm out there,
Maybe
like public
it's like
toilet, like
last-
speaking like in a park, kind of. I'm not doing
Like
that kind of.
dropping a deuce in a public toilet.
Yeah, I'll do number one.
Yeah.
That's easy. Like anyone can do that.
Don't even need a toilet to do number one. You just do it as fans.
Like no amount of toilet paper layering on a seat is gonna like
Yeah.
gonna save
Yeah.
me from. Anyway, so I turned to Ben and like, I need to go. Like we need to go to like the toilet. Like this is
Yeah.
it's becoming an emergency now. And I remember,
So we bailed.
Situation. This is a situation. We need to deal with it.
and then like,
And it's like we had some pretty good spot. Like we were in a pretty good position to look at the dancing. It was too crowded.
and then Ben
And I was
looked at
kind
me.
of like, damn.
Ben looked at me like,
let's do this, man.
Ben looked at me like, okay, like there's panic. This is kind of like, all right, we need to. And so we kind of moved away from the speaker, and we're just like trying to urgently find, and like I'm going one way, Ben's gone another way, and then he's like, oh, toilet there. It's like across the crowd, and so I'm like, all right, I gotta go.
So for people who don't know, Springvale is like Asia.
Yeah,
So
especially with the
at the
festival.
time, it was gross.
Yeah, and especially with the like festival going on, there's a million Asians just like everywhere, scattered everywhere, and like
You feel like you're in the Philippines.
yeah,
Right in the thick of it.
and so like make it through the crowd, get to the public toilet. I get in, and I don't know. I think Ben followed me in or something. I get in, and I look, and there's no toilet paper.
Ooh.
The thing about it, the toilet was so bad.
This is where our friendship is next level, because I was like to Ben, I don't know how I even told you there was no toilet paper. You must have followed me in, because we didn't really have mobile phones back then. Like we didn't have an iPhone or like a Google Pixel or a Samsung or whatever. Like there was no way of text messaging. That's how far back it was, right?
Yeah.
Ben must have followed me in to like just take a leak, and then I remember like looking, and I was like, I've already like let it go, because
Yeah.
it's critical. It's critical.
You haven't even been able to. You haven't layered it. You
No,
just.
it was
you
that
had to sit
critical.
down and go.
It was that critical. And then I remember
wow! No toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh.
and then I remember just looking across at the roll where they had the toilet paper, and there was no toilet paper. And I remember I was like, there's no toilet paper, Ben.
I can't exactly remember what happened, because I know that the toilets were it's one of those, like those toilets where there's blue light.
Yeah. It was a
And
public
then, so
toilet.
you know it's like
if
there's some
there
dodgy
was no festival,
crap that
it's in a
goes
park.
on in here.
It's like if there's no festival, it's in the park, and like
Oh.
yeah, so it's kind of like it's
like
kind
a
of
stainless
half.
steel.
It's
Stainless steel type of bowl.
yeah,
Like,
it's kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of like half looked after. Like someone will come in every
Yeah.
now and then, look like clean up, and
Yeah.
then and so I remember like telling him there's no toilet paper, and then Ben was like,
Well, was I waiting outside, and then I was kind of just like, what the hell? What's taking this guy so long?
yeah.
So I went back in to check up on you, and you're like, dude,
And
there's
then,
no toilet paper.
yeah. Like, I know, being discreet about it, like, there's no toilet paper. And then I remember, like, hearing Ben panic for a second and be like, all right, I'm going to go find something. And so I'm sitting there in the toilet for, like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. He comes back and he's like, this is all I could find. And it was newspaper. And at that moment,
man, the Vietnamese Times I gave you, man.
dude, at that time, it was just like, all right, this is it.
Yeah, what else? What else can I do?
What else could I have done? Like,
That's quality.
and then like we enjoyed the rest of the night. It was just like,
Yeah, we went back, watched the dancing, and we were just, we were good.
That's good. Do you guys, Ben? Do you have your own story like that?
I
Or any
do,
type of-
but
your own
we don't have time.
Oh, we've got plenty of time.
Oh, it's a long one. It's a long. I got to bring it up another time because I don't think we'll have enough time for this part.
Oh, you should just get right into it. All right.
I'll save it for the next one.
We're here.
all right, what do you got?
Something to
Yeah.
look forward to.
What do you got, Paul Bailey?
Because we're here. That was a bit of a more funny one. Like, I definitely have those situations where it's like, I can't deal with public toilets, like even work toilet, nah, or like just a shopping center, nah, I can't do it, or school, nah. But if it comes to it, you layer out, you layer it. But I got a good one
before you continue on. Do you put toilet paper in the bowl, like in the water?
Yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't splash.
So it doesn't splash.
I remember. I don't think girls do it.
Girls
They like
comment
the
below,
splash.
do you or don't you?
No, they don't. They don't layer the water.
Do you lay in the toilet? He said no, you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She don't sit on it.
Maybe they just don't have enough like. They don't
No, not lay.
From-
Do you put
from
toilet
like
in the water?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper, sorry, in the water. No, don't put toilet paper in the
Maybe
water.
they just
you
don't
guys do
hit
that?
it out.
Yeah.
They don't shoot as strong as us. Maybe.
What?
Maybe they don't shoot as strong as we do. So there's no risk of splashback.
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll find out. Comment below.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure everyone has their own way of like laying out toilet paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I got the 4 corners.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Look.
so my story's from a couple of years ago where I remember I was at a friend's place up in Cranbourne, and I could feel the stomach starting to feel a bit, and I felt like, and mind you, like with my friends' places, I only do it at like friends' houses as well. I just feel like
people you know, right? Not like
people I know, but like really know. Like I feel comfortable to do it there as opposed to other places. Like you can be my friend, but I may or may not. And so these guys were ones who I was really close with. Like I've done many, right? But this night, I felt that it was going to be a really bad one, and I didn't want to leave that at their place.
Oh,
I
guys,
just
hold
felt
on.
guilty.
Stay loud. It's all here. It's all here. Here. Yours is here. Yours is here. Look, you see? Yours is here.
Actually, should I read that
Yeah.
story?
Yeah.
yeah.
All yours.
You'd think she'd be tired out from the park, but
She did sleep in the car,
oh.
Ah.
but she's playing with the crayons right now. I don't know what she's like arguing about.
Hey CJ, what's our runtime on the recording?
What time did we
Look at
start?
the table, Coco.
Can you check that? Like you know, you can't, can you?
I think we're okay. We probably got another like 15.
Okay, we're good.
15.
I reckon we
30.
got time. Like I reckon I'll do the story, introduce Boba, and then Ben should share his story. Okay.
No, you gotta watch
share.
it. You gotta do the ABC. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, action.
And so this was a few years ago now. I got this friend of mine. And like, so I don't have to do it to like at many houses. Like if it's my close friend, then I'll really do it. If not really good friend, I don't think I'll do that, And so this one night, and like at this friend's place, like I've done many at their place, but this one night I just didn't feel comfortable doing it that night. I just felt like it's going to be really bad. And so I was like, I'm probably going to head home. Like I could have done it and then went home, but I was like, no, I'll just head home. 20 minutes, I can make it. Like you can hold it in for a bit, right? You can cram it to Danone, you can hold it in and it'll come back later kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so get in the car, warm it up, and I start driving. And I get onto the freeway. After about 2 minutes of driving, I was like, ooh, I actually don't know if I can make it anymore. And so I'm driving and I'm going just over like 110 now. And I'm like we're going down like what's the Hastings Western Port
Just
freeway.
one of the freeways,
right?
yeah.
Western Port freeway to go. And I'm getting towards maybe like Doveton and Never Hills area, and I start calling people. I call JP.
Wait,
Like, bro,
so,
you home?
wait. So you actually got that desperate that you need to call people to?
I was like, I'm not gonna make it home. Like, I'm not gonna make it home. Like, JP, are you home? Because he's just off the Danny Basketball Stadium, and he's like, not home. Hang up. Then he's like, just go to like Macca's at Side Road, like that one. I was like, no public toilet for me, man. I'm not going to the public toilet. And then so I call another friend, Janelle, who lives just next to Naz. And like, that's more freeway, because if I have to go home, I'll get off at like Endeavour Hills and I'll go back straight. I'll be quicker to get to my friend's place near Naz on the freeway. Not home either. And I'm just like, it gets so bad that like, it's like, I'm trying to avoid myself from farting because you just can't risk it anymore. And it's so bad
it's
that
actually critical now. It's like at this
it's
point,
critical.
It's
Oh, yeah.
critical.
We're talking like red alert. And so I've got my car on what do you call it? Cruise control, because I can't sit down properly anymore while I'm driving.
What?
I've got both feet planted against the back of the car, and I'm like this. Like
I know that feeling, yeah.
I'm straight legged. I'm straight legged in the car, just like this, and tensing. I am tensing all my muscles. Tensing all my muscles. I have to get home. I'm on Heatherton Road, just past DBA, and I'm trying to go like 60, 70. I'm like, I don't care about the speed limit right now. I can't do it. I think I'll get to like Gladstone Road, right? Just and I start turning there, and then it's like, I can't do it and everything. I get real close, and I think I get to about the last lights, Princess Highway intersection to my house. I'm upright, I'm tense, and I can't. And then just a little fart, and I'm like, I can't even sit back down now. So it's like, and so when I get home,
because you got a little teaser came out.
Oh yeah, mate. Party started early, and so. Party started early, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so get home, I park right in the front, and I run in, and I'm just like this, and then like I get down to like let it go. But obviously one of my pants are down, and I can just see like there's this like some just you can just see some right there between my legs on my underwear. And like I'm just thinking to myself, man, I'm a grown man. I'm like 23 or something. Like, and it was a couple of years ago. I was like, I'm like 23, and this has just happened. I've pooped myself while driving. It was more like when you're sick type of poop. So it wasn't like a healthy like block. It was more like the whole like when you got a stomach ache. It's like a runny kind of stuff. Like,
dude,
like
that's
a bit of slime, right? That kind of stuff. And it was just there, and I'm just like looking at it. And I'm just like, that was, I'm not proud about it, but I'm not shy about it either. It's good to have a laugh about it. Like, it's like, I'm a grown man and it happened to me. And like, I think it can happen to anyone if you everyone's got a story, I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
I've heard many.
For sure.
I've heard many. And that was my funniest one. I couldn't believe, I was like, man, I'm a grown man. And I just soiled myself.
Even when you're a grown man, you feel like you have the ability to keep it in long enough.
Yeah.
It's like
if it has to be 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, I'm holding this in until
this bad boy gotta stay put.
Yeah.
You can. It's just that when you're sick and you got a bad stomach, you can't.
No, even then
I had a story from when I was younger. Yeah, but I've always had like a really small story from when I was older. It was similar to yours, Paul. It was just like that. It was kind of like I think we were on our way. It's like a movie or something, me and Susan, and we were already kind of running late. And we made it about halfway. I think we were gonna watch a movie at Knox, and we were nearly there, up to the point where it's like new real estate area. Yeah. And so we're about 5 minutes out, and then I was like this reason, oh man, my stomach don't feel right. And I didn't want to do it in the public.
Yeah, no one wants to do it in the public toilet.
I was like,
get rid of them.
I can feel. I don't know. This doesn't feel right. And then I started breaking the sweat.
It always starts with the sweat, and like it gets warm. You're like,
oh yeah. Then like my mouth was getting all watery. And I was just like swallowing, and I was driving.
Oh, that's even worse.
And I was like, no, we gotta turn around. We gotta do this right now. We're turning around. And I was telling her, I'm like, oh, it's hot. It was just me because it's getting really hot in here. So I'm winding out the window. God, I'm just like fully breaking out. And it's like winter. It's not even summer. And it was like 6 degrees outside. Susan sitting next to me. She's just like, freaking, why are the windows open? Can you please close them? I'm like, I don't know. It's getting really hot. And I was getting really tight around my stomach. And I don't know what this is.
And your stomach's
and then with that, the next part of it is when you're driving, and then you realize that you need a fart, but you're just like, no, I'm not taking the chance. So you end up upright, like standing up while driving, like this.
Mate, this full
You know, like this.
And at that point,
Yeah, like your head's touching the top of the car.
and at that point, your stomach is like.
Yeah, you go through waves.
Yeah.
So you hear that churn, and you're just like, whoa. And then it settles down, and then Susan's just like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm good. Whew, okay. Yeah, I'm good." And then that churn comes back, and you, whoa, that wasn't a good one. So rushing, bro. We're rushing. Bro, I've never driven 80 so fast. Like, I still tried to maintain 80, but it felt like the fastest 80 I've ever been. And it's like, and then you get there, and approaching home, I call whoever's home, open the door. I'm coming. I don't have time. Unlock. Keep it open. I don't have time. Because like when you're nearly at the finish line, it's like your stomach knows I'm about to let loose.
Every little millisecond.
Every second counts.
Every little millisecond counts. Like, and because you don't want to be, you don't want to be like at the door going, "Where's my key?" And then
you want to spend time shimmying. You call him, "Hey, I'm coming," because some coming with me. You get in there, get out of the car. Oh man, man. Hey, yeah, those are the times, man.
It's always when you reach the toilet door that it becomes like there's a bomb that's about to explode. Like,
and you, like if you're wearing a belt, you're like, "Freaking, I never struggle to undo my belt, but today, for some reason, this belt won't undo."
And you remind me that like it's real. Like you try to distract yourself. Like you pump music. You pop the windows down, like you're just trying to what can I do to get my mind off it?
The window.
And like, but when it's the moment there's a red light, your mind goes straight back to like, oh gosh, like concentrate.
And the craziest thing, Susan's sitting next to me, and she's like, "I don't know what to do."
How did that happen?
Well, that hurt.
Just prepare yourself for the worst.
Like, you need to take it off, and you're standing up while driving. Like, geez. She's probably sitting there, just kind of like, I don't know.
Man, she wasn't like this. She was like this.
I'm about to take this relationship to the next level.
What are you doing? Why are you driving like that?
You just like this. You're like.
Really, like you have to stand, like you have to clench your body, like you
squeeze it,
legs, and that's why cruise control saved me, because I was just like able to just like 2 feet it and just
But it's just like in those times, why is all the red lights on? Like you have to stop at every red light.
Every red light.
Stop, like there's that one car that takes so long to turn. Like and like in normal,
like, can I not?
Like in I don't need to, like there's nothing going on. Oh, this is okay. You know, just turn. Just go. You know,
and you're just in your head. If ever I needed a clean run, oh, please.
You know what's funny? Yeah, like these stories come because of our own inability to use a public toilet.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
unless you're
they're there for a reason.
Okay, I have some friends that are just comfortable, like, to go wherever, whenever. You know, it's like if nature calls, nature calls, like. But for me, it's like.
Yeah. It's I gotta go to the toilet. I gotta drop a number 2. Like, you're gonna do it here. Yeah, public toilet.
And the worst is like, also, did you put
You could.
No, why? Why not?
Oh man. I do have one more story. I don't know if I should share it today.
I've got another one that I like. I remember, like, we went to the city and we had hot pot, and it was with some friends, and so it was me and my girlfriend and like another mate, like a couple other mates, and so we were like, I was in my girlfriend's car and we were driving home on the freeway, and so we're like taking another friend home who lives maybe a couple houses away, you know, whatever. And I remember like it was just like stage one, like already at the restaurant, you finish eating, and you're like, haha, okay, let's go home. I'm like, oh, I definitely need to drop a deuce. Like when I'm already planning to take a deuce when I get home.
Yeah.
And so we're like, you know, and so because parking in the city is kind of limited. There's only certain spots that you can really park at. So, you know, you kind of have to walk sometimes. And so that gives extra time for the food to catch up. And so I remember like walking to the car, and then stage two is like your stomach starts to like.
Yeah, get that feeling.
And it's like, oh,
catches your attention,
then,
like, boy.
You're like, oh, hello. Do I
Like,
need to let off a little bit of gas just to relieve the pressure that's building in
Hold
my
on,
stomach?
Paul was gonna say something.
like just as you tell your story, for some reason the stages only come when the next part of your story is like, oh, leave the restaurant, need to go. See the car, need to go. Oh, almost home, need to go. It just gets. Only
progressively it builds.
It progressively gets worse when the next stage of your life and getting back there happens.
Right, you guys, I'm sweating. These stories,
Did you see?
got me sweating my head.
And then so I remember like we walked to the car, I made it, you know, and then kind of I lagged behind to just relieve a little bit of pressure, you know, just little
Right.
you know, and just like, you know, no one heard it, everyone's up ahead, so they can't smell it. It's all
you tell that you see that you're like, oh, you guys go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I need to tie my shoelace.
I can't lock the car, so you guys, it takes a little bit.
I need to tie my shoelace. My car's just there, you know, like.
Yeah, I'll be here. It's all good. You guys go.
So we make it to the car. We all get in, you know, everything's all good. And then we're like on the freeway towards like our house. And then we probably hit like the Chadstone check mark. And I was like, all right, there's definitely a deuce coming real soon. Like, it's like, you know, so, and you're trying to like, and this is the problem, right? When you have someone else in your car, like apart from your partner or your girlfriend, whatever, it's easy to hold a conversation. Like, you know, like it's not easy to hold a conversation when you're trying to hold it in and they're talking to you. You know, like I can't concentrate on this situation right now. And
it's like
you know,
it's almost like how do I not respond and make it sound like, yeah. Me too.
It's just full of like fake laughing, like haha, yeah. And it's just like the sweats are coming, and you know you're kind of like just fidgeting in the seat. You're like, and then the seatbelt.
Make sure you're not applying too much pressure on one side.
And then the seatbelt, you got to loosen it a bit on the waist area because it's like it's holding you in, like. Anyway, so like I managed to make it off the ramp, and then we dropped them off, and I'm like, all right, home stretch. I'm next to get home. Like I'm getting dropped off next, and so we're literally to my house. There's a roundabout, and then there's like a street just before it.
Hey, you guys, sorry, I gotta like real quick. I'm getting sweaty because actually, I'm holding in the fart right now. And laughing just then nearly let it out. I don't want the pod to like hear it.
Nah, you'll be fine, man.
Nah, man. Can we cut this out?
We'll see.
I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Are you serious? You're gonna actually go to the toilet?
Hey, Ben, we'll cut it, but you gotta tell your story later, and we'll skip ABC.
Man, this is gonna be an hour and a half pod if I tell my story.
Nah, you'll be fine. You can skip through some stuff.
Yeah, well, can I?
Yeah,
the fire
so we're
right now
about to
because
pause, guys. Sorry.
I'm getting the sweats, you guys.
Go.
I gotta go.
What we'll do, CJ, like when he comes back, like after you kind of just finish it, just before Ben tells his story, let's bober it, and then Ben tells his story, and then we'll kind of like.
Okay, I'm struggling to get my microphone off, and I'm like panicking. Come off,
So
man.
this is actually the real life.
This is a real life
when
situation where you need to take a dump.
Oh.
Like, he's like, oh no, I gotta go. Every second counts.
Nah, you can see how uncomfortable I start to get if you watch the pod back. You can see the moment where I'm just like, boy, I gotta go.
You should have just brought your headphones in, Ben. We can talk to you.
Oh, You left the microphone, the headphone.
Wait, sorry.
I reckon.
Yeah. So anyway, I was like, so Ben just came back from taking a dump.
So it was a dump.
Well, what are the chances? We're talking about dumps, and he had to go take a dump. Like,
Influence.
Oh, man, that was
Highly
like-
influenced. Depression.
I don't know if anybody would notice, but it was how uncomfortable I was getting because I was doing this. I was like adjusting. I was getting so freaking sweaty, man.
anyway,
Start standing up. He's like pretending to tell a story, but really he's just trying to hold.
anyway, so like we dropped my friend off, and then my house is probably like not even 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. And so we're on the road before we have to turn into my street. And I was like to my girlfriend, stop the car. And okay, and this is the thing, right? She looked at me and she's like, why do I have to stop the car? And I was like, just stop the car. Just like,
Wait, were you driving?
no, I was in the passenger seat.
Oh.
And then so I was like to her, stop the car. Like, just pull over. And she's like, where? Where do I pull? I'm like, we're in a street. Just pull over. Like, right? And I'm like, just stop the car. Like, I had to repeat myself at least 3 times. Like, and by that time we're probably
The panic.
like we're already reaching the end of the street where to turn. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna, like, if I'm gonna crap myself, I'm not gonna have to clean up this seat. Like, I'm just gonna walk home because it's
I'm
just
not doing it. These clothes.
I'm not cleaning the seat. Like, and so she finally pulls over. I get out of the car and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I couldn't even talk. I was just like, I need to stand up. I literally needed to stand up so that it would kind of like just relieve a little bit of like pressure or whatever. Like, dude, I kid you not, guys. I was so close to crapping my pants in her car.
So
Man,
wait,
I thought you were gonna
didn't-
do
you
it on the
didn't
nature
grab-
strip.
I was ready.
What
I was
happened?
prepared in my head, because I was like, this bad boy is actually gonna come out like before I get home. Like, I'm gonna do it on the side of the road, and it's gonna be shameful, but at least I didn't crap on my pants or anything.
We just
But,
blame
like,
it on some
yeah,
dog.
but like I quickly like jump out of the car. The pressure kind of relieves a little bit. I'm like, okay, we're literally just one turn away, and just down the road is my house. So I'm like just trying to compose myself, like making sure everything is like,
This is intense.
we're gonna make it mentally and physically. We're gonna make it. I get into the car, and then we start driving, and it's like there's a speed hump, and I think Ben knows where the speed hump is. I think Paul knows where the speed hump is. We go over the speed hump, and I'm just like, oh, you know, like at this point it's about to turtle, like it's about to like turtleneck real hard, and I'm just like, please, and she's like, and she's driving, right? She's driving, she's like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? And it's just like, I'm using all my mental power right now to hold this in. Like, this is some.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Don't. This is mamba time right now. This is just like. And I remember like we turn into my street. I can see visually. I can see my house. We get to like the nature strip part of my house, and I was like, just stop here. Just stop here. So she like comes to a screeching halt, right? Fling open the door, and I'm running. I'm literally running, like.
And you're like, okay, love you, bye.
Yeah, I know. Not even that. There wasn't even enough time.
You just went.
I just went, and like,
Deal with that later.
dude, I don't know how I pulled out the right key at the right time, but I just pulled out the key, stuck it in, turned the thing, opened the door. Didn't even care about pulling the key back out. So the doors are wide open. Like, I'm home alone. The door's wide open. Run into the toilet, and it was just like, oh, like.
And then classical music started playing.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, like heaven light on top.
Yeah.
It just,
The light, everything.
and this is what, like, I don't think girls really understand the severity of it, because she came, like, my girlfriend came in afterwards and was like, That's it. You just need to go toilet. And it's like, you don't understand how close I
Did you
was
see
to
me?
messing up your seat in your car. Like, you were gonna have poop in your car. Like, you know. But
Because we're at least half an hour from the city.
yeah,
So you're holding
Half
it
an
in
hour
from
for
the
40
city,
minutes.
plus that extra 5 minutes.
That's
that
that's
detour.
solid.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
solid.
But with that, I guess our sponsor's Boba Bar.
This is solid. This is a real solid.
So-
I haven't actually tried this. I haven't had a sip of it yet.
Okay, I want to say something before we try it. Did it smell like durian?
No. I don't know.
Are you
It smells
sure?
like- No, I didn't smell durian.
It's just pineapple, actually.
Smells pineapple.
I smell pineapple and the lollies on top.
Yeah, I thought I could smell
Halloween
durian.
lollies.
Yeah, little
Pebbles.
googly eyes for Halloween.
Mmm.
That's good.
Very tropical. Very tropical.
Hmm.
I get like island
Pineapple.
vibes. Island vibes with this kind of.
Yeah.
That being said,
Pineapple coconut. Pineapple and coconut.
Yeah, pineapple coconut.
that being
tastes so
said,
good.
if you guys we actually did a video, a film for like a little short for Boba Bar. If you guys want to see it, comment down below. If you want to actually see it, we'll drop it.
Follow these guys, man. You'll see it then.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, for all your catering and party needs, Boba Bar is the one place to go because they will sort it all out for you. You get these fun little cups of drinks. They're Filipino-inspired boba. You get stuff like this where you get pineapple, you get some lollies. If you have an island-themed party, this is the perfect drink right here. And yeah, to give them a follow, we'll put their Instagram in the comment section below.
It's all down there. Sorry, guys. She really wants an apple.
This is nice.
The apple's on the bench top. And all I can see is a hand just doing this. Like
Trying
the
to feel
hand
for it, trying to
feeling
feel
for where the apple is. So it looks like this. Oh, crap. Nah, stop it. I'm not going to act it out. But yeah, all I can see is like bench top and then hand doing this.
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh my gosh. And shout out to Hot Dog Hustle. Oh, we've got
I'm going to dig
dessert.
into this.
We've got dessert. Thank you so much.
Thank
guys.
you, Hot Dog Hustle, man.
Thank you so much.
Choco pie.
Yo. You're the realest. So, choco pie. I think this is Korean. I think it's Korean.
Babe, you want to buy?
I thought it's Japanese or something or Filipino. No,
It's
Is
definitely
this
not
Korean?
Filipino.
that's definitely not Filipino.
I'm pretty sure it's Korean.
Yeah, it's Korean.
Where?
I haven't actually had one of these in a minute. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. Bro, this is a nice. This isn't like some joke tie. Look, look at the size of this bad boy. Like this is
Yeah,
not
almost
like,
the same size as CJ's birthday cake.
Yeah. This is big.
Yeah, but it's like the Asian version of a wagon wheel.
Marshmallow.
But once again, shout out to Hot Dog Hustle, guys. You guys I think it's been our favorite.
So far.
So far, yeah.
I can't point out a favorite.
These are my favorite. You guys are my favorite.
Oh.
But this was really good. Yo.
Yo.
I gotta say, like, the whole thing, going there to get these hot dogs, the guys are really cool. You know, just down. And I had this little surprise for us in the bag. Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Yeah. Super impressed. Hot Dog Hustle, give him a follow. Hit him up at Chatty. Hit him up if you're in the western suburbs as well.
Not in Bendigo. Ballarat.
No, not in Ballarat. No, Ballarat
Yeah, don't
Road.
disappoint yourself by driving all the way there and getting a
Although if you want to
trying to get a hot dog and nothing there.
you know, that's cool too.
Well, yeah. I think this is my dessert sorted for tonight. I'm telling you right now. Couldn't be more happier.
Yummy.
But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. I think it's been a good pod. Sorry to the listeners at home that had to hear our stories, but I know deep down inside you've got your own story, and don't be afraid to share it because you know, looking back on it, it's pretty funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
I've got one more story if you guys want to hear. I think I've told you, Paul.
Yeah, I think we'll have to go for like an embarrassing stories next time. You can throw that bad boy in. I definitely love
say it
Ben's
now.
story.
Little bonus clip.
I don't know. Do we have time?
I'm sure if the
You'd have to
audience
make
wants to
it-
hear it, they can listen to it. So
You'll have to make it a bonus clip, like separate video.
Well, if you guys made it this far into the pod. Oh man, what a story. this is something else. I'll tell you right now. I was how old was I? Probably like 15, 16. Had a golf tournament.
I've heard the story.
Had a golf tournament. And it was the one tournament my dad didn't he had work, so he couldn't he just dropped me off. And I was kind of a little bit bummed out because I was like, man, Dad's always there. Tournaments, always caddying me and stuff. He's like, I can't take off work, so I'm just gonna have to drop you off. So he dropped me off. It was a hot day, far out. I was just kind of like, I don't even know if this tournament's gonna continue, but whatever, we're gonna play. I don't know what I ate before the tournament, but I did not agree with my stomach, right? So I'm warming up and I'm just feeling like, because they had some yuck toilet as well. It was an outdoor toilet. It was
Public
just like
toilet for the
it was
win.
a brick, surrounding brick with a toilet in it. And I was just kind of like, because I played there before, and I was just like, I'm not a fan of toilets, but whatever. So I go to the first tee. I'm just like, all right, let's have a good tournament. Let's do this, because, man, I'm really looking forward to trying to get a win. I've played there before, all right? And so, boom, hit my first shot. I'm just like, oh yeah, nice, good start. And then as we're walking, a couple holes pass, and my stomach is like
The warning sign. The
starting to turn a little bit. Yeah, you get like it's not a stomach ache; it's just a little bit of a ooh, and you're just like, oof, what was that? So you ignore it a little bit, and then I continue playing a couple more, like one hole more, and as I'm walking down the fairway, my stomach is turning a little bit more, and I'm just like getting to the point where it's like I gotta hold it, and then let it pass, and then relax my bum.
You tense your body, like.
Yeah. And we got to one of the holes, and I started to like a practice swing, and as I swung, I felt a little bit of a whoop, and then like a little bit of like a release. Kind of felt in my bum.
Lost control.
Felt like a little bit of poo like leaked out a little bit. So I'm swinging, and it's like, whoa, what the? That's not too good. So I just continued. I was just like, I don't know what we do. I'm gonna have to go to the toilet at some point. But there's a golf course. There's not many toilets nearby. It's a massive field where there's like no toilets. So I continued just like, hit my shot. So after that practice swing, I hit my shot. I didn't feel anything. So I'm playing, this is this mind game I've got going on when I'm meant to be focusing on playing golf. But in my head,
Your
it's
body
just,
is like,
I need it. I gotta go. But because I had a couple holes, so I knew where the next toilet was. If I can just hold it on till I get to that point, I can let it go. And I'll be able to play the rest of this tournament out.
Yeah.
So then I'm walking down the fairway, and I'm just it's like, oh, and then I felt this feeling in the stomach again. It's just like, oh crap. and you're tensing your body, and I couldn't tense it anymore. And I was just like, oh. And I felt that churn again, and I thought, oh man, if I just release it a little bit, and maybe it'll buy me some little bit of time till I can actually get to my ball and hit it. And so once you do that one release, and your stomach knows it, you couldn't do it. So I let the release go, and I tried to clinch back, and then I was like, no, I can't do this. And it went clinch, blah, no.
And you know, and why are you saying that?
I let it go.
You can't control it anymore. You just can't control it.
I was 2 holes away from the toilet. I was like, no, it's happening. This is like my worst nightmare is happening right now. And then so, walk of shame, bro. Walk of shame. These other kids have their dads caddying for them. I don't have my dad today. I'm by myself. I'm about 15. I'm just like, okay, this is a nightmare right now. Dad chose this, like, no one could have guessed that this was gonna happen. All right, so I let it go. I just accepted that this. I got blow in my pants. So I'm walking down the fairway.
What am I gonna do now? Like, I need to think smart and hard.
Yeah,
and quick and
I was
fast.
just like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And I saw a bit of poo trickle down my leg. Just like, far out, man. So I had a spare scorecard, and I scraped my leg, like, this is my leg, and I scraped it. Scraped the juice or whatever it was. I had to scrape it away, threw the card away. And then as I'm walking, I'm like, hey, how do I walk? Because I just put my underwear full. So your movement's restricted. So
one wrong move.
I couldn't walk properly.
One wrong move, and it's all coming.
It's like, yeah, it's like you're walking with a nappy. That's what it felt like. That's what I felt like I looked like. I had a loaded, like my bum was loaded, and like my butt sticks out anyway. And so like my butt was loaded with poo, and I'm walking like sort of waddling because I can't move my legs forward and back because it's just because if I did that, I was gonna slip.
Yeah, you gotta walk it out.
So I'm walking and I'm sort of looking around, and I could tell one of the dads have noticed what's going on here. He sort of looked at something wasn't right about this kid. I don't know this kid, there's something not right about him. And I was just like, all right, this is the worst thing ever. And then suddenly, I got this swarm of flies around my legs. I got a swarm of flies around my legs, man. And I was like, fuck. How am I supposed to hide these freaking flies? So I'm walking, I can barely walk. Can't walk anymore. I'm waddling. My underwear is loaded with poo. I got like some juice trickling down my leg. And I got a swarm of flies around my ass. So I don't know what to do. Which was it? And my scorecard was in my back pocket. Right. And I was just like, freaking, this is it. I'm pulling out, man. Stuff it. So I pull out the scorecard. I pulled it out. There was some brown stuff. I don't know what it was. I can take a guess of what it was, right? Some brown stuff on it. And then so I pulled it out. I walk over to one of the dads. I'm like, I signed my scorecard. I say, I can't do this anymore. I gave it to him. There was some brown stain on it. I was like, whatever the heck. Gave it to him. I ran. Left my ball where it was. I was just too shameful, man. To be honest, I'm too shameful. And I just left it, right? I just straight line, walk straight to that toilet near the clubhouse. I didn't even look back. I don't know what their faces look like when they saw me walk up. I have no idea. I just straight.
Quick.
I didn't even look back.
Have you got your, like, are you dragging with you your caddy, your gear?
My bag is on my it's on like one of these things
And
you
you like
pull.
kind of like take this, and you just like so you're walking
I
to the
just
toilet with that.
yeah, I pulled it and I was just walking, and I was like walking over like through the bunker and like freaking mountains and
Man
stuff.
on a mission.
I was like, "There's the toilet. I'm going there. The outside, the outhouse toilet." And I got there, man. And I pulled my pants down, and I was just like, "Oh, what a mess, bro! What a mess." So I took my golf shorts off. I took my underwear down. There was no freaking toilet paper. There was like I don't know what there was. There was nothing really in there. And so, oh no, there was hand towels. So I grabbed some of these hand towels, and I took my underwear down. It was crap everywhere. Took it out, I chucked it there next to the toilet, and I wiped my ass. And I chucked some paper on it, put my golf shorts back on, and then I called my sister. I said, "Hey, I'm not playing golf anymore. Can you come pick me up?" And so I waited on the road. I was just like, I want nothing to do with this golf course anymore. I'm over it. Stuff it. I grabbed my clubs, I went to the street, and I waited for my sister to pick me up. Like, I didn't even wait for her to pull into into the course to pick me up.
Like into the
I was on the edge of the curb of the road, and I was like, "Stop here! I'm getting in. Let's go home." And my sister was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh, I did a poo. Let's go." Oh man.
That's the question. Have you been back to that golf course?
No, I haven't been back. I can't remember if I've been back. I can't remember if I've been back.
You know what was the best part though? At least you had a mobile phone.
Yeah.
And like, and it's so funny, like that real truth of like you can hold it, but once it sees, like they said, there's this saying like, you know, with a door, right? Like once you can put like if you give the devil a foothold, he'll be able to open the door. So it's like if you try to open the door with your head, that door doesn't close anymore.
It's like you give it any kind of daylight, that sun gonna shine there forever.
It's
it's just freaking. That was like, that's my story. That's my story.
Like, when you feel that wetness, you're just like, oh my, like, and you just know like what's going on, like that. Oh,
that's the thing, because like they were trying to make small talk with me at the same time, and I was just like, I have this mind game where I'm trying to.
I need to concentrate.
Yeah, I can't talk. I can't talk, man.
you just
If I
remind
talk, it's gonna happen, and it's happening anyway.
You reminded me, like, I just back to my story. Like, that was quite a while ago, but what I do remember is when I was done, I took got the underwear off, and then I was like, it's. So I just like run it in like in the sink with just water and everything, as if I just like wash it separately. Like I just did that dirty clothes thing. So I just lost in the dirty pile. Like,
Yeah.
what do? You the best is you left yours there.
Huh?
You left yours on the floor in a public toilet.
Yeah, I left it on the ground. Yeah, as bad as that is, it's like, bro, I don't know.
What do you do? So no one trains you to be like, so next time, when you grow up, you might have a situation where you're about to poop yourself. This is what you do. There's no one trains you for it.
Yeah, there's no handbook for it.
There's no handbook for what to do. Like, oh, if you pop the tire in your car, this is what you do. But if you don't know, if you bust to the toilet and you're nowhere near a toilet, there's no like, this is what you do. You just to find your way.
Anyway, guys, it's been a fun pod. Just a little insight on something that's happened to us. But if you guys have had funny stories like that, or it's just been us, maybe it's just been us.
Feel free to join the pod.
Yeah.
We can share stories together, you guys.
Like, if you've got any topics that you want us to talk about or describe or anything, comment down below. Any places you want us to eat, comment down below. You know.
But like always, guys, remember, wear a mask, wash your hands. And most of all, keep up with your friends and share some fun times. Share some fun times with them.
That's it.
Shout out to Hot Dog Hustle again.
Oh,
And I think one last thing.
I
Don't
think you
forget
both
to
have
wipe.
one last thing.
don't forget to wipe.
Peace.
Woo!